You know, kayak fishing has become a very popular sport. Anywhere you go across the country, you see people out there on kayaks fishing and using kayaks in a lot of different applications. Today we're going to show you how to mount Humminbird's 385C kayak combo kit on a kayak here. The kayak we've chosen today is Ocean Kayak's new Torque model. One of the great features about the Torque model is it actually has a built-in trolling motor powered by Minn Kota. But the great thing about the 385C kit is that you can not only install it on this kayak, but virtually any kayak in the market. So the first step in the process is going to be to find a good spot for the transducer to be installed in the kayak. On the Ocean Kayak Torque model, we've decided the best place to install it is here under the hatch in an area just forward of the battery compartment down here. So the first step we're going to need to do is take the Scotch-Brite pad that's included with the kayak kit from Humminbird, and we're going to need to scuff up the area here where we're going to install the transducer. After we've scuffed up that area to make sure we've got no smooth area left there and no particles or anything, as soon as we've scuffed that up, we're going to then need to take the alcohol pad that comes with the kayak kit as well. We're going to open this, and we're going to get the alcohol pad out and wipe that same area to make sure we've removed any sort of contaminants or anything like that. And now that we've wiped the alcohol on that area, we're going to need to let that alcohol dry just for a few minutes. Okay, the next step in the process now is we're going to take this tube of primer, we're going to take the dry cotton end here, and we're going to brush out just to make sure we got a good clean area there. And now that we've got that good clean area, we're going to take this tube of primer and we're going to break it, and then we're going to take the primer and install the primer over that same spot. And the reason we're putting this primer on here is to make sure we get good adhesion between the hull and the transducer bracket when we install that bracket down there. Now that we've let the primer dry, we've got a custom-made piece of double stick tape here that's going to mount to the bottom of our transducer bracket. And then now we're going to take our transducer bracket and we're going to apply that tape to the bottom of this double stick tape to the bottom of the transducer bracket. Make sure we've got to squeeze around the area, make sure we got a good fit there. The next step in the process, now that we've got the double stick tape applied to the transducer bracket, is now we'll peel off this other strip on the other side of the double stick tape and install that transducer bracket now down to the bottom of the hull. Now that we've got the transducer bracket now installed and adhered to the bottom of the hull, the next step in the process is we're going to take this custom-made grease and we're going to basically squeeze this grease into the well that the transducer bracket has created. Now it's time to place the transducer itself into the transducer bracket. What you want to do is you want to take this transducer and press it completely through the grease, and so you get make sure you spread the grease out evenly under the transducer with good firm pressure. And now you've got that transducer in, now it's ready to go. Now what you're going to do is take this little Velcro strap and place it over the top of the transducer through some slots in the transducer bracket to make sure we hold that transducer securely. So now what we'll do is we'll take the power cable that's included with the kit as well. I've put some spade terminals on here, and then now we'll hook these spade terminals up to the 12-volt gel cell battery to provide power to the fish finder. And then also included in the kit is a dry bag. So the next step you would do is you would take the battery, put it inside the dry bag, and then you would secure the dry bag inside of the hull of the kayak. So now we've completed an installation of the transducer. We've installed our battery, our dry bag, and our power cable on there. We've got our two cables coming here. We're ready now to close this hatch up. So then illustrate another great feature about the 385C is the quick disconnect mounting feature. The cables are mounted permanently in the mount here, so they're in position. All you have to do when you get ready to use the unit is simply slide the unit on, latch it in place. You can now use the unit, and then when you get through using it, all you do is simply press a button on the back of the unit and remove the fish finder and take that with you, and you can put your cover right back on there. Let me tell you about a couple of the great features of the 385C combo unit. Number one, it has a built-in 50-channel GPS receiver. By having the GPS receiver built right in the unit, you don't have to worry about installing a separate GPS receiver anywhere else on the kayak. Also, it has a card slot here that allows you to place in Navionics Gold or Premium cards to get the very highest detail mapping available out there. Also has great sonar capabilities using Humminbird's new Switchfire sonar technology and dual beam technology to give you the ultimate resolution out there for sonar while you're kayak fishing. We've completed the installation of the 385C, so we're ready to go fishing. But keep in mind, this new 385C kayak combo kit is very versatile, and it'll work not only on the new Ocean Kayak Torque model, but it'll work on most kayak models in the market today.
You know, fishing in a kayak like this is really becoming popular all over the country. Fishermen are learning how much fun it can be to fish out of these, not to mention how productive it can be for many different bodies of water. And one of the things that's essential is the depth finder. And you want a Humminbird 385 for this situation. It fits the bill perfectly.